Because you got a little bit of mustard on your finger right there.
Oh, that's from Tony Tacos. I was gonna. What just happened?
A key of A bacchanal of the auditory variety.
Hello, everyone. It's the Ken and Greg Show, and we are here today showcasing some beautiful Corina slab bodies.
Corina.
We offer a couple of different slab bodies, and by slab bodies, I mean T-style.
Dig it.
I think you can.
I can and will.
This is the Pete Anderson Eastsider Tea, folks. It has a roasted maple neck, a Corina body, which is strategically chambered around the neck joint for Sonus Maximus.
I dig it.
And really what we're looking for is resonance more than weight relief. Hence, it is completely solid around the bridge because you don't want to lose that. Don't want to lose that.
That sounds good.
It does sound good. And so, of course, working with Pete Anderson, we had done the hollow body, been 10, 12 years ago now, 10, 11 years ago. And Pete was ready to do the solid body, and the Eastsider came about. He had an association with this body style after playing for many years with Mr. Yoakum.
Yes, yes.
And
Little sister, don't you?
that's the one. And so we refined this, of course, with the Corina body for the added mid-range punch and our Alnico T Alnico pickups. Very traditional in the three-way spectrum, but don't forget we got the locking tuners, the bonite nut, all these things that make a Reverend and make these things stay in tune for some very aggressive playing. Kind of fun with the T because there is a push-pull to take these pickups out of phase. Because you might want to do some Brian May with the Earl. Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Out of phase.
I see what you did
Good
there.
times. Good times.
I dig it.
So this guitar ultimately ended up getting some Gristle Fluence pickups installed in it.
That's correct.
And put in the hands of you.
Well, yes, I got one of these delicious instruments, these Eastsiders, in what we like to call deep
Sea blue.
blue. Deep sea blue. A beautiful tone here, I might add.
Yeah, Satan deep sea blue.
Satan deep sea blue. Listen, and what we did is we popped a set of those of my Gristle Fluence Fishman pickups.
Yes.
In that instrument, and I was befuddled and delighted at the glorious nature of that instrument.
Yes.
And I played it against some of my more, shall we say, pricier weapons of a similar nature, and I thought to myself, this guitar is of a caliber and inspirational level that is not really indicative of the price difference. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I got
Okay.
it. Yeah, I
Yes.
followed it around. I might have to rewind it and play it again later, but I got there.
Okay, you know what I mean. It's a kick-ass guitar that should be worth, either the other one should come down to meet it, or the other, it should come out, but it's very, very equitably priced for what you're getting. It sounds so damn good. And plus the intonation, all that kind of stuff is just so welcome and satisfying. Because that's not often the case with guitars in general, but with Reverend guitars in particular, is that, you know, there's a certain thing, and I'm not dissing anybody else, okay? I want to make that clear. There's room for everybody, am I right? But you guys give a shit, okay? So
Yeah,
that
that's
when you
the
get
thing.
your guitars, they're actually set up and intonated, I don't know, to be played.
Yes.
Is that weird?
Ready to go.
Ready to go. So when I got that Eastsider with my pickups in it, I thought, this is an axe that satisfies. And then we started talking a little bit, well, if we did something, a more personalized version for myself, what would that entail? And I said, well, I really dig the compound radius. That was working for me. But I wanted just a little bit more depth to the neck, a little bit more girth in terms of the actual depth from fingerboard to the back of the neck.
And a couple of millimeters makes the difference there.
It does. It does indeed.
Yep.
And then I wanted the body just a little bit bigger. Now, this is something that is interesting because when you look at these two guitars together, it's not abundantly clear that this one is 2 or 3% larger.
Yes.
But for instance, when I play currently my Eastsider baritone, which has this same beautiful
this exact, yeah, this.
Yeah. It looks a little smaller on me. And then when I use my instrument, it's more proportionate. It's just big enough and with the binding that it gives the illusion that you and I are larger individuals, and it just makes it look less mandolin and or ukulele-like on us, because that's a comment I get all the time. Is that a 3/4 size guitar? And I say, no, it's not but-but-beddle-it. It's just I'm a big son of a gun, okay? What are you, a jockey? Are you a Lilliputian? I don't say that to you. I guess I just did. Anyway, so we started working on having a little larger body style, and then Joe Naylor, of course, saw the need for maybe putting this center section in, both aesthetically and for tonal purposes, and in
A little bit of weight relief.
A little weight relief as well, and I think it just looks cool as hell.
It does.
But with my pickups in, it's still Carina body, a little bit larger, but there's a lot of similar construction to these.
Yes.
But
got the old 6-bolt neck plate
yes, absolutely.
with the fun little circle R with the Naylor lightning bolts living on. Indeed.
That's right. It's got a little bit of the die, the Dark Lord thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is, instead of slaying you, it's filling you with tone juices. Lightning tone juice is what Reverend's doing, as opposed to the Dark Lord who wants to kill you. That's what I'm
Okay,
yeah.
I see. Okay. We're gonna have to replay that too. I just want to make sure when I quote you on that
Well,
I have
that's
it
one
right.
of the good thing about the internet is you can listen to things over and over again to
True,
just fill you with
true.
rage and make you troll your brains out. Dark Lord yourself, Drade. You know, that kind of stuff. People might want to say that.
Yeah.
I like to say it. Anyway, so let's hear what these guitars sound like in comparison to each other.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm, you know. That's it.
That is the first voice of these pickups.
It is.
And if I press this button in, it gives a second voice, which is a little fatter. So here's first.
So are you on the bridge specimen?
I am on the bridge.
Okay, so here's what I'd like to do.
So I just grab that guitar?
I would like for you to play this through the twin.
On the
because
bridge.
Clearly it's the twin that's making it sound better.
Let's grab the other one quick.
Wow, that is very, very traditional. That is the tone of said instrument.
Yes. And then the second voice. Yeah. So there's a little bit less bright, a little squishier.
Yeah, this is of course this is a true single coil.
Right.
Whereas that's noiseless.
Right.
It's incredible how similar they sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I mean, one of my biggest criticisms of noiseless pickups all along has been it ceases to sound like a single coil.
Right, and these
Like
definitely sound.
You take the hum away, but you end up with something that's not quite a humbucker, but not quite the T thing.
Right, exactly.
And that guitar sounds like this, and then you have the boost capabilities, and then you have the noiseless thing. So,
Right.
That Larry guy,
He knows what he's doing.
Larry
Larry Fishman.
Larry Fishman. So let's hear the neck pickup.
You got it.
Similar vibe.
Turn this delay off just just for shits and giggles. Here's the booze. All right, let's grab that.
Yeah. Do it.
Do it.
That was me. That's what I get. I know.
We'll cut that part out.
Wow.
Sounds good too, right?
It does. Sounds real good.
Boost.
So I think what we're saying here is that we've got this down.
Yeah, they both sound magnificent. Of course, this has a little bit more stuff on it because it's got the button and they got no noise. But for a straight experience of this variety, fantastic.
I really wanted people to see these guitars side by side because we have been getting I keep telling people, this fits in the standard case.
Yes, exactly. It's not, I mean, when we say, oh, it fits the larger individual, it still fits in a standard case, so it's not that much larger. It just gives the optical illusion of being more proportionate to the larger fellow. But on a regular individual, it's going to look normal.
These things wail.
They do indeed. And
Thanks for tuning in, folks. More to come. What's this? How's this go?